Hi, this is Mike for We Are Fanatics TV. Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and if you're planning a Super Bowl get-together, I've got a tasty mini burger idea for you that's fast, easy, and unique enough to earn you a few compliments for originality. You'll start with 1 pound of ground sirloin. If you don't like sirloin, you can use extra lean ground beef, as well as ground chuck or ground round, but remember, if you use round or chuck, you'll also have more grease because of the higher fat content, so be prepared. Then you'll need a dozen dinner rolls. Hawaiian rolls are just about perfect. Some kosher salt, some fresh ground pepper, and some slices of cheese as well. You'll also want to get some shredded lettuce, some sliced pickles and sliced plum tomatoes, and your condiments. To cook, you'll need a flat-top griddle. I'm using a tabletop non-stick version and a rolling pin. Also, make sure you've got a spatula and a pizza cutter. If you're using a non-stick griddle, make sure your utensils are plastic to avoid scratching the non-stick surface. Place your griddle where it's secure. Plug it in, but don't turn it on yet. Next, place your whole pound of ground beef right on the griddle surface. Lightly pat it down and spread it out over the surface of the griddle. Then wash your hands and come back with a piece of plastic cling wrap slightly longer than the length of the griddle and lay it over the top of the meat. Now for the fun stuff. Starting in the middle of the griddle, use your rolling pin to roll out the meat across the surface. Roll back and forth over the entire surface of the meat until the meat is almost touching the end of the griddle. Make sure the loose edges of the meat are tucked back and then remove the plastic wrap. Using your pizza cutter, make a cut across the center of the meat, separating it into 2 halves. Cut each half into thirds. Then make another cut down the center of the meat, crossing the cuts you've already made. Make 2 more cuts on either side of that cut, and you've got a bunch of little burger patties ready to cook. You'll notice not all of them are perfectly formed patties, and we've got more patties than our 12 buns, but that's okay. There's plenty of patties to double up with, and the odd shapes will add a little charm to the presentation. Now it's time to turn on your griddle. I'm setting this one to 350 or medium high. With the griddle going, you can put your buns into a 350-degree oven. I've already sliced these so they'll be ready when the burgers are finished. They'll only need about 5 minutes or so of baking time, so make sure you pull them out even if the burgers aren't quite ready. As the griddle heats up and the burgers cook, they'll begin to lose a little volume as the fat cooks out. As they cook, I'm going to use my spatula to separate the burgers and give them some space. After about 3 to 4 minutes, it's time to flip the burgers to cook the other side. Go ahead and sprinkle a little kosher salt and fresh ground pepper onto the burgers. You can also feel free to add any other seasonings like steak seasoning, adobo, or my favorite, Cajun spices. Also, once the burgers are flipped, you may want to tilt your griddle slightly to drain the grease towards the back of the griddle. If you've got a lot of grease, you may want to use a spoon to skim some of the grease into a heat-safe bowl. After 2 or 3 more minutes, it's time to take the burgers off the heat. Since these are mini burgers, a whole slice of cheese is a bit much, so we'll need to cut our slices into quarters. Your buns should be ready, so let's get the tops off. Now put 2 patties on each bun bottom. Once you've got the mini burger patties on the buns, put your cheese slices on. Follow that with the bun tops and you're ready to serve. Of course, there are many variations to this approach, like adding cooked bacon or using different meats or ground turkey or chicken or different rolls. If you have a different approach or some ideas you'd like to share, please feel free to post it on our blog at wearefanatics.com or email us at info@wearefanatics.com. And you can also visit our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/footballfanatics. If you're a sports fan who likes to cook, we've got a great selection of items at footballfanatics.com, including grill gear, servingware, glasses, mugs, and more. Just go to footballfanatics.com and look up your favorite team. We hope you've enjoyed watching, and from all of us at Football Fanatics and We Are Fanatics TV, thanks and have a great day.